Hey guys, so it is me again today, and with it now being 2024, I thought that I would talk about my top 10 most anticipated movies for 2024. So let's get started, shall we? At number 10, we have Ballerina, which is the newest movie in the John Wick universe, which it has Ana de Armas, along with a couple of other people, and this is supposed to be taking place between John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, and John Wick Chapter 4. Now, my dad does not know that this movie is coming out, but I am sure once he does know this movie is coming out, that this will be on his list. Number 9 is Mean Girls. Now this is not a reboot of the Mean Girls movie that came out in, I believe it was 2003, with Lindsay Lohan and Tina Fey and Tim Meadows. But this will be filmed version of the musical. Now, I have listened to the soundtrack, and I will say there are not a whole lot of songs that I absolutely adore, but there are, of course, a couple that I do absolutely adore, and since listening to the soundtrack, I have gone back and listened to them. And I probably should also mention Tina Fey and Tim Meadows will be reprising their roles in the movie, which I'm actually excited to see this. Number 8 on the list. If you know anything about me, if you know who my favorite actress is, this should not surprise you. Number 8 is Challengers, with Zendaya and Mike Feist from West Side Story, which came out a couple, I want to say 2 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. It would have been, it would have been 2. Because it came out, late of 2021. Basically, this is supposed to be, a tennis, love triangle story, in a way, where I believe all 3 of them are supposed to be, tennis players. Well, there's a second dude. I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head. If I can remember it in, while I'm editing this video, I will, have it up. But at the time of recording this, I do not remember his name. Number 7 on the list, if you can read my shirt, should not surprise you at all. That is Wicked Part 1. Now, if you know anything about me, which is the exact same thing I said at the beginning of the last one, I'm just not realizing, you know that the first ever musical that I remember going to with my mom is Wicked. So, of course, I am excited to see the movie version of the first ever musical that I really remember seeing. And of course, hearing all the songs again. And of course, I'm excited to see Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Jeff Goldblum. I mean, who wouldn't with a cast like that? And of course, there's, I believe, other, like, incredibly talented people. But, you know. Number 6 on the list is a movie that a lot of you probably didn't even know was coming out. And that movie is Damsel, with Millie Bobby Brown, Angela Bassett, and of course other people as well. Just the concept alone and the trailer alone that we got from this movie is what is having me incredibly excited to see this movie. Number 5. Alright. Going to really put myself out there with this one. I am really into animation, mainly like Disney animation. I mean, I just took a animation class at the college that I am currently attending. Which should be a big hint to what this movie is, animated Disney movie. That would be Inside Out 2. Now, I love the first Inside Out. I really do. It's actually something that I'm planning to watch before the new one even comes out. So, of course, I am excited to see Riley as a teenager and develop emotions like anxiety and all of the other emotions that she will be getting. Alright, number 4 is a sequel to a movie that I watched for the first time last year, which is surprising, possibly, to most people when they hear that I would be a film critic. And the movie that I have in number 4 is Beetlejuice 2. Yeah, I did not see the original Beetlejuice till last year. So, of course, I'm excited to see Michael Keaton, Catherine O'Hara, and Winona Ryder reprise their roles in the sequel, along with newcomers like Jenna Ortega, and I believe Willem Dafoe is even in this movie. Like, what? Alright, number 3. Similar to a movie that I had later on down the list. This one also has Zendaya, but it also has an actor who I absolutely adore, Timothée Chalamet. Those two actors alone should tell you what this movie is. Yeah, in case you don't know what this movie is, that is Dune Part 2. Yeah, I absolutely loved and still love the first Dune movie that came out in 2021. I don't know why I almost for a second there said 2001. But I did. And still to this day, I am just shocked on about how Denis Villeneuve did not get director when it comes to the Oscars, because the original Dune, the 2021 movie, is amazingly crafted and amazingly directed. I am just hoping that this movie is as good as the first one, so that way he can hopefully get an Oscar, or at least an Oscar nomination. We are finally in the top 2 films for 2024. My runner-up, my parents, I don't think, are going to be shocked by this one at all, since I loved the first one. It is still one of my favorite horror films. I love the second one, so of course I am excited to see the prequel to this movie, and that is A Quiet Place Day 1. Now, sadly, it will not be following the Abbott family. It will be following a completely new group of characters, and it will not be directed by John Krasinski. It will instead be directed by the person that did Nicolas Cage's Pig from a couple years back. Now, I heard that was really good, even though I still have not seen that movie. I will most likely see that one before the A Quiet Place Day 1 comes out. I believe this movie has Lupita Nyong'o in it, but one actor that I know for sure is in this movie that I'm excited to see, because I haven't seen this actor outside of TV, is Joseph Quinn. the guy who played Eddie Munson will be in this movie. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And finally, at number 1 is the new Ryan Reynolds, not Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, that's his name, and Emily Blunt movie, The Fall Guy. Now this is basically about this stuntman who, of course, gets hired to do the stunts for this one movie. One day, the actor that he's supposed to be doing the stunts for goes missing. Nobody knows, like, what happened to him or anything. So now, this guy has to not only woo over the director, played by Emily Blunt, but also figure out how the actor that he is supposed to be doing these stunts died, because we've seen in the trailer that he is in a bathtub, completely knocked out, or like who killed him, and all that stuff. Just that alone, along with the trailer music, makes me so excited to see this movie. God, I want to see this movie so bad. So, till I see you guys next time, make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Letterboxd, follow me on Twitch, and of course, check out my Letterboxd list of all 29 of my most anticipated movies for this coming year. I will see you guys next time, and bye-bye.